Now, another continuum of well-being is the flowering and developmental process called love. This ties in with love and belonging. But as a child, love means need. This is also as an animal. My dog loves whoever has the most bacon. And love is I need. I need. And I bond, merge, manipulate, do whatever I need to do to get my need met. So this is the child state of love. It's self-absorbed, self-centered, and should be, because children depend on grown-ups, or hopefully adults, for their needs. The adolescent state of love is desire. I want. Adolescent sees a handsome or beautiful partner across the room, and I want to feel what that feels like. I want to fuck this person. I want to do this. I want them to treat me like this, because then I feel good. Then I feel more important. The adolescent loves with lust, with desire. It is also appropriately self-centered. It hasn't reached that adult independence yet. As we move into adult love, it begins by loving the inner child and the inner adolescent. The inner child still needs, but now the adult has internalized the capacity to meet its own needs. You don't have to go and beg mom and dad to pay the rent or buy you a popsicle. I, the adult, take on that responsibility of earning money, etc., and meeting the child's need for comfort, for security, for pleasure. Similarly with the adolescent. I take the responsibility of fulfilling more and more of your desires responsibly. It's not the adult is not self-centered. The adult is the first stage of development that is equally aware of other people, equally respectful of their needs as well as the needs inside. And the adult progresses the self through the hierarchy of human needs: survival, security, love and belonging, self-esteem, development of gifts, bringing those gifts out into the world and becoming part of something bigger than the egoic self. That's adult love, self-love. However, the fulfilled, the developed, the self-loved adult naturally turns this attention outward. When an adult loves you, they don't lead with "I need," because if they still have unmet needs, they're not an adult. It means the adult has not developed the capacity to meet their own needs. They're not distinct yet. They're in a state of dependency. The adult does not lead with "I need." The adult does not lead with "I desire." I must have you. It doesn't matter if I ruin your grades or mess up your life. I desire this. The adult looks outward and assists another in reaching adulthood. Meaning most human beings on the planet are not adults. They have grown bodies and repressed, frozen needs and desires and a lack of competency to meet them. So if you are loving someone as an adult and they are a child with unmet needs, regardless of their biological age, the adult first loves enough to care, cares enough to take time takes enough time to see, sees enough to understand, understands enough to empathize, empathizes enough to attune, and attunes competently enough to succeed at facilitating the self-actualization of another human being for the sheer joy of giving birth and participating in the birth of another adult. So you can play as adults. You don't know how to pay rent with rising rent costs and coronavirus and this. I see your need. I understand. I attune in a way that supports you in getting a roof over your head. Independently. The adult doesn't create dependent child relationships. The adult is about being of service so that now you survive, feel secure in your survival, have a sense of more love and belonging because of the way I'm being. Because I see, understand, and accept more of you maybe than you do. I talk with you in a way that helps you decide what's valuable to you. And then support you. When I know that you're trying to be more honest, I say, hey, are you really being honest right there? Or what would the honest thing be to do here? Or how do we get you into a situation where you're not surrounded by reptiles so that you have to lie to survive? Because if you're in a reptilian environment, being honest, being vulnerable is the last thing you need. You need to protect your weakness because reptiles will prey on it. An adult understands that. So part of helping you develop self-esteem may be to protect, particularly in a parental role, may be to offer a way out. You know, if you're a Jew in Nazi Germany, an adult helps you get out of there because you can't be the person you want to be when the person you are is hunted down and exterminated. Hold space for the question, what are you really good at? Supports you in developing those abilities and moves towards bringing those talents, those developed gifts valuably. Helps you network, helps you brainstorm, helps you improve your game, helps challenge you where you're weak, so that you can bring your value out into the world and create an abundance out of which you naturally, having met your needs, move into the state of being excited to be part of something bigger than yourself because it's more fun. It's like a bud opening up. Why does a bud keep opening? To have the fullness of that bloom. And an adult that is capable of adult love engages with themselves and others with that aim and attunes and refines that talent until it's working. Child, adolescent, adult love. It is more fun, more powerful, more meaningful to be an adult capable of self-love and loving others as an adult than to be stuck in need. So it is part of the continuum of well-being.